So, um, you have a chance to pull a Sergeant Jackson card now. Um, while while for this whole week from now until Tuesday night, we will be running the giveaway for the EV set. All you gotta do is type in !EV, and you'll be added to. Uh, where is that wheel? Yo, what's up, Michael? Where is it's this wheel? You'll be added to this wheel. This say not set yet. Wait a minute. 100% set. Okay. Go here. Go here. Go here. Let's refresh that. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Alright, now it should be good on that. What's up, Skyhawks? I see you. Yeah, so for the whole week, we will have this wheel up. You guys can come in and hit !EV in the chat. It only works on Kick and only works on Twitch. The only thing I ask is it will be a last man standing. And the only thing I ask is you be here Tuesday night for the spin. But we're gonna play some UFC. Yeah, we're gonna play some UFC. Well, right now we're featherweight champion, BMF champion, and we are. Yeah, I'm serious about the giveaway. It's right here. We're gonna give away this EV set, and next Tuesday night, we're gonna give away this EV set. And then when when we hit our flavor for freshen up, I'm going to give away. I think it was $100, $50. Let me look. When we hit our flavor, we're 92 tubs away right now. I'm going to give away like 5, 6, 7, 8 prizes. So for the grand prize winner is going to get a $100 store credit on Freshen Up and a 12-pack of cans, whatever they choose. 2 runners up will get a $50 store credit each. 5 winners will get a piece of Freshen Up merch or merch from my fourth wall. I don't think I have that pop up here, but you can click that link and go see the merch on my fourth wall. But yeah. That is what we're doing. So for the next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 6 days. For the next 6 days, we're gonna get the entries in here and run a last man standing for that EV set. I don't know if you guys was here before. If we hit the daily kick goal, we will open up a pack of brand pop cards, and every 10 subs, we'll give away a 4-pack of Freshen Up. If we hit 50 total subs, I will shave my beard. Or 55 subs. Or if we get 25,000 kicks. It says it on it. It's type !EV in the chat. How do you get your name up where? Wait. On the wheel? On the lifetime kicks? On this? Yo, Gordo Don, thank you for the follow. But yeah, that's what we're doing. But Michael, how do you get your name up where? On the monthly leaders, on the daily kick, on the monthly kick? Wait. And if you guys don't recognize this wheel, it is made by Hope in the Mist. I don't think I have a shout out here. But NYST? Yeah.
No!
Alright, you ready, Harrison?
No!
Alright, you ready, Harrison? You do the countdown. What are we doing this for?
Thank you.
You're raising awareness? Yeah. You do the countdown. What are we doing this for? Don't open your eyes.
Thank you.
You're raising awareness?
But be sure you guys go leave him a follow. He makes a really good wheel.
Where'd you go, you motherfucker?
He makes the wheel for brand pop. He makes my wheel.
The camera?
Got your ass. Let's go.
Be sure you guys go and give him a follow. Give him some love.
To Care Bear!
Maddie? Me? Ready?
But yeah. We're gonna get into...
Where'd you go, you motherfucker? There you are.
Oh, there's another Hope in the Mist,
Ah, you did!
but... But, let's go ahead and get into the game.
Dead! You dead! Ha-ha! got your ass. Let's go.
Oh!
Yeah, your name's in the wheel. You're the only name in the wheel right now. Hey, I'll make it bigger. Yeah, your name is right here. You're the only name in the wheel. I'm the admin. But yeah. Yeah, I should put something on here. Maybe I'll just do some like generic text. But I don't really want to like. I mean, I guess if they're coming by. What time is it? Let's run it. You gotta type. You gotta type exclamation mark Evie. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just pin that message. Can I pin it from here? What's up, Gordo? I'm gonna pin this message on Twitch and Kick. What is what? What is this what? What are we watching? So this is the giveaway wheel for the Eevee set that we're giving away because we hit fresh in our partner. Yo, Michael, thank you for the follow. But I'm about to play some UFC. Okay, have fun. I will, you gotta add an exclamation mark, Michael.
It's in the game.
Exclamation mark. It's pinned to the top. Okay. UFC career. There you go. Now you should be in. There. Yep, you're in. Oh, I didn't put a time. Ah. Let's do 5 o'clock Central Time. Let's do 5 p.m. Central Time, Tuesday night. Social media. Alright, side offer. Title defense. A number 9 ranked fighter get a title defense. Okay. I'll give the underdog a fight. Uh, Simulate. Simulate. Hype. Post to social media. Okay. Go to next week.
I always knew what I could become, and tonight you got to see it.
Alright, let's go ahead and watch tape. At counter straights, they will come fast. Keep distance with left and right sways. Okay. Simulate. Okay, I don't have enough. Okay, simulate the week. Coach Thompson, what do you want? Sure, let's do it. And I got 135 skill points. Better go use them. Better go use them. Strength. Bomb. Let's go hype the fight. Okay, last week and then we fight. I lost a little bit of fitness. That's okay. The hype is hyped. Off to the fight.
So here is the wicked relevant featherweight contender, David Onama. Not all that long ago,
I need more protein drinks.
main event against Steve Garcia. Still
I need more protein drinks.
Ready to prove that his best days are ahead of him.
Big power, great striking, tremendous athlete. Onama has it all, right? Coming out of that great team, you know that he's learning the right thing. For David Onama, it's about making his opponent fight his fight. If you're forced to do that, you're in real trouble every second.
Pro since 2019. Made his debut in 2021. Very dangerous submissions. Okay. Well, he ain't getting me on the ground.
That can really challenge the elite of this division.
That's okay. He ain't getting me on the ground.
the UFC's featherweight division is a hard one to hold down consistently, but this man has done it. He's the undisputed champion, and his latest title defense comes here tonight.
He seems to be getting better. You think that when a guy becomes a champion, he may rest on his laurels. He may start to take a look at his work and smile.
Right.
Not this guy. This guy is doing more now. He seems more motivated to continue to build on the legacy that he's already created. He's a great champion, and tonight he intends to keep that belt.
And he's never sitting on a lead. He's never playing with his food. He's always focused. And now the champion has his sights set on this very worthy challenger here tonight. Well, no air conditioning, no problem. We are ready to go with more live action from Giunesi Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil.
We in Rio.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight.
16-0.
Now for your main event introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
This guy's from Kansas City.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting.
Guy's got some fast hands.
Presenting the challenger.
Will this be the guy to break my undefeated streak?
And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
Mark Goddard, as good as it gets if you're a fighter. Probably the guy you want in there. All right, here we go. The outset of round one. More often than not in MMA, you eventually meet your match tonight.
Ooh.
He's trying to extend his winning streak and set the record for most consecutive wins in UFC history.
John, his ability to just win fights has been truly phenomenal to watch. Now he finds himself in very rare air next to guys like John Jones, Anderson Silva, guys that did not lose. Tonight, he has a chance to set the record for most wins to start a UFC. I mean, he walked right into that with John. Huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight. Oh, big stick up top. That's another one.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
How many times can he just explode before he starts to fatigue himself? Because every time he goes, it's a massive explosion.
Oh.
Watch for the champ is here trying to add to his legacy. And took it well.
That was a massive shot. His opponent ate it, but he will not be able to take many more.
Oh, true to form on the feet. His boxing is on point. He's chasing a finish now.
We haven't seen many boxers be this successful inside the octagon. This young man is raising the bar for anyone that comes from the sweet science.
Takedowns, defense on point.
Nice
Well,
kick.
he's connected with a lot of big shots here early, but he has failed to close the show. Could come back to bite.
He hurt him bad. He hurt him very, very bad. Very early in the fight. At this point, he's got to be thinking to himself, what do I have to do? He's got to go land another one, and the next time, he can't let him off the hook.
And the cut has just opened up now on his forehead. All right, late round one. You gotta love to see it just continues to walk him down with that Philly shell.
I love that. Like Sean Strickland uses it very well. It gives you a great ability to defend and counter. And tonight, he's shooting it beautifully.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is this takedown defense? Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh! All right, stacked guard here. Huge ground and pound strikes finding seconds now to go in round one. Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter is able to continue.
Well, this is a good sign. The doctor talking to the referee. And the fight will continue, at least for now.
Yeah, this is a good decision. I mean, swelling can be superficial. He seems like he wants to compete. Let's go.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very smart ringside officials that make a determination. The determination is, get your butt out there and fight. Let's see what happens.
And we have a very smart fighter who is going to have to start protecting that injury to prevent it from getting any worse. All right, let's check out some of the action from that previous round, DC, and what a display on the feet. Huge knockdown with that kick.
Yeah, he's a high-level striker. He throws these kicks to the body. He throws them low, but when he goes up top, he's very powerful, and he can end anybody's night. The toughness displayed by his opponent allowed him to stay in the fight, but he cannot take many more of those types of strikes.
I'm surprised I didn't end him there.
Ready, John? Ready? Let's go.
As advertised through 5, round 2 for the UFC Featherweight Championship. Good combination. Oh, that is a pulverizing kick to the lead leg.
I mean, and it wobbled. It hurt him very bad. He landed so many kicks, but that one really did make an impact.
Punches and punches.
Out.
The undisputed UFC
He's out.
champion of the world.
I mean, amazing, John Anik, that this guy continues to defend this championship. It's going to be very difficult to get the belt off this man. Congratulations to the champion.
All right, it goes into the books decisively as a TKO due to ground strikes. Some replays for you now.
That's where he makes his money, right? He makes his money on the ground. He is a phenomenal ground and pound fighter, and that was on display tonight. He was able to get to his positions, land his strikes, knowing exactly which ones were going to be the ones that ended the night of his opponent. He gets the finish, and he gets it in fine fashion.
All right, to make this title fight
He out.
official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Eilers called a stop to this contest at 49 seconds.
You might need to get that cut fixed.
Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the World, the Freak.
All right, so that'll do it. A lot of you will remember acutely where you were on this night when he set the record for the longest winning streak in UFC history.
It's hard to break records like this, John. There are so many great fighters in the UFC. This is a testament to his hard work, determination, and commitment to the game that he now stands alone as the guy with more wins than anyone to start a UFC career.
Add another one to my belt. Add another one to the belt. I think I beat this dude for the belt. I think this is the dude I beat for the belt. Need a new psycho. No. Okay. No, I'm okay with that. Um, hype it up. It's all hyped up. What do you want, coach? Coach is a scam. I think I've watched his tapes. I gotta watch the last. Simulate. No, simulate the week. Alright, rematch for the title. Like I said, I think this is the dude I beat for the title, so he's getting his rematch now.
Well, some would argue this is the deepest division in the UFC right now, 145 pounds, a lot of killers at the top. This man has emerged out of the pack and gets his much-deserved title shot here tonight.
From the moment he got to the UFC, he told us we were viewing someone that could make an impact, a future champion that will remind us of the great featherweight champ Max Holloway, Jose Aldo Jr. He said, I am special. I will be a champion one day. Tonight, he gets the opportunity. Let's see if he can cash in.
Now, it appeared as though the weight cut was a little bit difficult. He did not want to hear that noise, but that is behind him, and we'll see how it goes for him here on Saturday night. Well, there have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion. And he believes that tonight, it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. All right, with that, the wait for live action ends here. Both fighters have graced the octagon, and we are ready and raring to go here at United Center in Chicago. And now our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. And now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Arnold Almighty Allen. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard.
Alright, here we go.
All right, here he is making a return after a successful title defense his last time out, and now is when he tries to define his legacy. Stacking title defenses, the challenges are only going to get stiffer, but if he wants to be mentioned in the all-time greats, tonight is one he's got to have. All right, so much is being made of this new skin cream. It's all the rage across some of these MMA gyms, but some fighters say it goes the other way, and it's not good.
Man, it's not good. I mean, you got one guy saying it makes your skin feel bulletproof. The other guy says it makes you feel like trash. I don't know why they're trying this. It's so important to be healthy going into fights, but everybody's buying this magic skin cream. I don't know. Let's see what happens out there. Oh, man, both of these guys did really take it.
Oh, my goodness, I can barely get my notes together. Huge early connection there.
Ooh.
Man, that was crazy. He was rocking and rolling, and then he got rocked.
He was fighting so well, and he took that big shot that rocked him. I wonder if he's try to gauge your reaction. Once you respond or react to the lead knee, here comes the left hand from Arnold out.
Man, these body kicks are really
Ooh, that stunned me.
His eyes crossed, he pulled back his head. This dude is hurt. Both of these gentlemen are putting it on the line. He still fired back, even though he's hurt bad.
under 2 minutes to go in a back and forth first round here. Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides. Back to his feet. Well, we talk so much ad nauseum about this trend of leg kicks in MMA, but oftentimes only a few can cause real visceral damage. And
I mean, leg kicks are doing tremendous damage to his
shot inflicted upon him there. 15 seconds. Well, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down near the end of it, saved by the bell. He will live to fight on. The question is for how long. All right, so a big knockdown in that last round, DC. We'll show you the replay. Nearly had him out of there.
He almost had him out. He had him gone. He hurt him real bad. He thought the fight was over.
Gonna break his freaking leg.
The dance continues. Will this be the final dance?
Ready? Good. Okay, let's go.
As advertised, through 5, round 2. For the UFC Featherweight Championship. Well, this is crazy that this fight... Oh, goes with the punch in his hands.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
He's very close to the finish here.
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. So the referee monitoring things closely at this stage of the fight. I feel like the doctor is looking at that thigh as well. Didn't look like that when he walked in. Oh, that'll do it, and still the undisputed featherweight champion.
To watch a man come from where this guy started and become the world champion, but not only become the world champion, to remain the world champion is truly inspiring. What a performance by the champion.
All right, let us take a look back at the replay. Water in the basement. Leg kicks were brutal all night.
I mean, they were brutal all night long. When we spoke to him earlier in the week, he said, the leg kick is going to be available to me. I did not know that it was going to be his weapon of choice in terms of trying to get a finish. Tonight, he did exactly that.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 26 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
Well, he wasn't much for words during fight week. He just kept saying, and still, and that's exactly how it goes down tonight. Congratulations to the UFC featherweight champion of the world. Starting to close that gap on the all-time greats, too, with this result tonight.
He is one of the greatest featherweight champions we have ever seen. He carries himself with a demeanor that says that you will not take this belt.
You're gonna take my belt. Who's gonna be the one to take my belt? I guess I gotta defend the BMF belt now. I think the BMF, I think the BMF and the BMF belt stands for bad motherfucker. Should have taken his arm. This one. Deal me in. It's okay. Alright. Can I hype up something? No. Can I hype it up? Hype. Let's see what this is about.
Okay, BJJ 101. I want to see maximum efficiency, minimal effort, all right? Let's go. You got 30 seconds. Good. Let's focus on takedown defense now. Okay, there we go. Tough round, but let's get back at it. BJJ drills all day, every day.
It's okay.
I hit him many times. And he just kept coming. Step in the ring and fight me like a man.
Watch some tapes. I don't know this guy. I don't think.
Brian Ortega, the long-time Gracie Academy pupil, two-time UFC featherweight title challenger. Going to be interesting to see the future, whether it's
Even drink me drink me a bankroll.
really, whether it's on the ground or on the floor.
You know, at 155. How do those skills that work so well at 145 equate?
And drink me bankroll.
And dating to his 2014 UFC debut, I'm not sure any featherweight has fought a tougher schedule. Another real challenge in front of T-City tonight. Much adulation and adoration from the fan base. The BMF champion at present, making the walk to the octagon. When this belt was first realized, when it was incepted, a lot of people wondered, would it ever be defended? Well, that is our reality here tonight, and we have two of the most deserving individuals on the planet to fight for this particular prize. This man can do it all, and we'll see if he is the better man on this particular Saturday night. DC, I can't wait.
You gotta think. You think he's gonna take my BMF title away from me? I don't think he's got the cojones. I don't think he's got the cojones to take it from me.
All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale to tape for this featherweight fight. Right now, for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner.
23 and 14, huh?
The challenger, Brian T-City Ortega. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, the Freak.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. All right, here we go, folks. Doesn't get much bigger nor better than this, I guess, unless an undisputed title is on the line. BMF championship is up for grabs. They lock the door. Strong outside leg kick. Oh, he fires back now. Big right hand.
Oh, good punch.
All right, so he has landed a lot of big shots here early. Hasn't gotten him out of there as yet.
No, he hasn't gotten him out of there because the guy's very tough. But these opportunities, you have to take advantage of them. The next time he gets him hurt, he's got to put him out.
Well, not sure this would have happened in your heyday, champ, but you know what came up in our fighter meeting, this rival poker night? You got a good poker face?
No, I mean, they can tell right away when if I got a good hand, they can tell. If I got a bad hand,
Get up.
we talking like they win this stuff, and I can look at his face and tell he's lying right away, so I don't believe his next face.
Ortega's cut now above the eye, courtesy of that strike. You keep an eye on it as the fight continues. And another takedown thwarted there. He's hurt. I am no analyst, but maybe wrestle.
Yeah, he might need to wrestle here. He needs to hope that his opponent gets excited, overthrows, and presents his hips to him so that he can level change and take him to the mat.
City goes in for the takedown now, and he's able to get it. Beautiful transition there after he was getting stunned on the feet. All right, so early round one, and it's exactly what he did not want to have happen, right, as his opponent finds his rhythm early.
Well, he put him on his back foot. He knew that he needed to get to his flow. He made it when he's there.
Oh, my goodness. DC, close your mouth for a second. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon to show in that defense.
Oh, great job by him there to reverse things and get the dominant position. And he's back up. All right, so what do you think? Probably another takedown attempt here in short order. It certainly has been there for him prior.
I'll fuck you up.
Under a minute to go in the round. Man, his opponent just continues to recover. We acknowledge that, but the striking advantage here is pretty crazy.
I mean, he just got to find the final blow. It looks like it's going to take one big one to end this night. He just has not been able to find that one shot.
Man, beautiful setup yet again on that takedown. His opponent knows it's coming. Can't stop it.
Can't stop him. This dude is a savage, man. He always is chasing takedowns.
Final seconds of the round. I mean, how about those last 5 minutes? Are you kidding me? All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight.
That wasn't even a good kick. That was a good punch, though. That was a good punch.
Ready. Ready.
Round two here. All right, so maybe this is the point at which this fight turns. Momentum shifting.
Great job changing the momentum. Johnny's better now. That's what we wanted to see.
Well, he is in complete control of this BMF fight right now. He's almost having fun with it.
Big time. There comes a point in the career where everything seems to work. Tonight, it looks like everything is working.
All right, seems as though his sole focus.
Oh.
There, somehow, his opponent stayed up with him.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Big ground strikes. And he's able to work his way back to his feet. Oh, he missed with that right hand.
Oh, my goodness.
Gets the highlight he was looking for.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you see that punch? He just went to sleep.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of round number 2.
Look at his face.
By knockout and
Look at his face and look at my face.
the undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world,
heard it from Bruce Buffer, the words many of you were expectant you would hear at Fight's End, and still, as he successfully defends his BMF title tonight.
Once again, he defends the BMF title. You know, I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe a fighter that fights with so much pride.
I think I've beat this dude too. I might need to change divisions. Oh, I got a fucking injury. Okay, I got $20 million.
Step up your game. Come on. More, just like that. Good. Working your hand combos. Good stride. Come on, you got this. Good work. Nice strike. Work. Come on now, go after it. Nice work. Those strikes give him something to think about. 20 seconds left. 10 seconds left. Beautiful job. Hey, that was close. No worries. Let's keep working till we get it right. You know why you're here? You won that game.
All right, fight week. All right, I'm gonna end this quick and easy. The troll on the internet wants to say he's gonna knock me down. I'm gonna end it fast.
All right, so this #1 featherweight contender is no stranger to this setting. Tonight, though, he believes he's just a much better version of himself and finally has the goods and the chops to actually be a world champion.
Sometimes you get there, Johnny, and you're just not.
I'm gonna end it fast.
It's not easy to become the best in the world. The first time this man got here, he was a great fighter. He was good, but he just wasn't ready to be the best in the world. He said that the moment he got back home, he went to work to improve. He feels like all the improvements were made, and tonight he is the best featherweight the UFC has.
And it does seem as though we have taken two-way action on this fight, but a lot of people believe in the challenger. And I'm not just talking about his coaches. We'll see how it goes tonight. Nothing quite like this in professional sports. The magnitude of a UFC title fight, and tonight all eyes are on the undisputed UFC featherweight champion, looking to add another major scalp to a resume that is full of big names already.
Yeah, he's got a lot of big names on his resume already, but this guy doesn't seem to be slowing down at all. He seems so motivated to continue to build on his legacy. He's a great champion. He's a guy that lived for that championship belt and has all the skills to hold on to that title for a really long time.
When you look at this top 15 on paper, it is just a wealth of talent, and yet this is the guy they are all chasing, and he has no intention of relinquishing the throne tonight. Well, so much UFC history has played out here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Plenty more where that came from tonight. The athletes are ready to go. our tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting
From Arkansas, huh?
Ross the Nasty Mitchell. And now, introducing the champion,
19-0.
out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, so here he is, the Arkansas native, Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell. They just don't make fighters like this. And it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He believes the takedown is going to be there, but he told us in our fighter meeting, I am not going to force the takedown tonight. Perhaps easier said than done. We shall see. All right, champ, early round action here. No denying the striking advantage, but a lot of folks online worrying he might be a little bit chinny.
You know, I don't know if I can see that happen. He holds the advantage. He's the better striker. Sure, he's been hurt before, but he insisted, John, when we talked to him in the fight meeting, that he was okay. Let's see if he can deliver on that.
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Oftentimes, Mitchell's striking has been a means to an end, but we have seen major strides in that area. All right, early round one action here. The game plan, of course, was to come out aggressively, but the landing percentage leaves a lot to be desired.
He's gonna empty his gas.
Gotta think there are a few better feelings than when you can box like this and you're piecing up the opponent. Finish could materialize anywhere.
I mean, he's got it lined up. He's doing everything the right way. His hands have looked so
Oh,
good.
nothing but air there.
Oh.
He pays the strike and he pays the price.
You cannot miss an overthrow. This guy will make you pay, and he is making him pay for it right now.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Moving his man pretty well defensively on the ground here.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet. What a beautiful setup for that head kick. Now Johnny's got to find that finish. Oh, he's almost shutting him down every time he hits him. He keeps trying to punch him.
And back to his feet. Well, you've got to acknowledge the recoverability, but the striking advantage on display here is marked.
Yeah, I mean, this fight seems to be getting out of hand. And he's hurt him multiple times already. Something's got to change.
Man, he kind of looked like this. All right, late round one action here, and it has been a one-sided affair on the feet. The hands are low, but he hasn't paid for it. And potentially a critical takedown here. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Round two straight ahead. All right, right, that's the end of the round. You see the fighter's got a cut on his lip. Not necessarily a Robbie Lawler lip opening, if you know what I'm talking about, but certainly something that could be a source of adversity here moving forward. Cut man in there quickly to try to shore it up. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah,
I thought he was out right there.
With that big punch, you see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical.
I thought he was out right there.
To land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
As advertised through 5, round 2 for the UFC Featherweight Championship.
Nice punch to the head.
Man, he's got it going on tonight as he gets another body.
Ooh.
Oh, body shot.
Oh!
Jumping on his neck.
That guillotine is tight.
Looking for the guillotine lock right now, and it looks like it's in. He's done a great job of securing him, but now he's got to settle him if he wants to finish the fight.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Submission attempts and bunches tonight.
Good armbar attempt here. What he's got to do now is just be very aggressive to try to finish his fight.
No way, he got him.
This is the guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the armbar, fight was done. He lets the fight over.
Oh, got buckled by that counter, champ.
Yeah, great timing on that counter. That one rocked.
What a way to get the finish here tonight. Nearly busted his head through the canvas. It goes into the books as a TKO.
I mean, it was game over the moment he started landing. You knew that one of these shots would end his opponent's night. This guy is a phenomenal fighter on the ground, and when he gets you there, you truly are in his world.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the Three.
Well, no surprise, they are all still chasing this man at 145 pounds.
They can keep chasing me.
Champion. That's the way he came in. And after the TKO win tonight, that is exactly the way he goes out. He was confident coming in that he would get the finish, and it materialized pretty quickly here tonight. The celebration is on in the corner of the undisputed King of the Featherweights.
I will be right back. That pack has my card in it. Just dropped it on the ground. I don't even want to like break these open. They look so fucking good. These packs look so fucking good. I don't even want to break them open. I don't even want to break them open.
You think you're tough? Come on. You ain't tough.
Ooh, we're playing against Krinko? Holy shit. I hate goblins. I hate goblins so much.
You know why you're here? You want that gangster shit. That ain't it.
Wow, I outdrew myself. Oh my god.
right, well, there was a time when we referred to Yusuf Zalal as a dark horse in this featherweight division. Nothing dark about his rise anymore. He is just running roughshod through real-life featherweight contenders and now has this huge fight in front of him here tonight.
You know, when Yusuf Zalal came back, he told everyone that would listen that he had improved everywhere. If there was an issue in his game, it was the wrestling, not anything. He can wrestle offensively. He can wrestle defensively. Couple that with his striking and his elite athleticism, and you have a contender. And that's exactly what Zalal has become. This guy's amazing. I'm excited to see what he can put together inside the octagon.
Well, the UFC's featherweight division is a hard one to hold down consistently, but this man has done it. He's the undisputed champion, and his latest title defense comes here tonight.
He seems to be getting better. You think that when a guy becomes a champion, he may rest on his laurels. He may start to take a look at his work and smile.
Right.
Not this guy. This guy is doing more now. He seems more motivated to continue to build on the legacy that he's already created. He's a great champion, and tonight he intends to keep that belt.
And he's never sitting on a lead. He's never playing with his food. He's always focused. And now the champion has his sights set on this very worthy challenger here tonight. Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside GMS Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand. All right, now we bring you the tale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Featherweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Yusuf, the Moroccan Devil, Zalal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Featherweight Champion of the world, the Freak.
Oh, man.
Ready to fight?
This one is going to be crazy.
All right, here we go. Big things in this arena here tonight. He has already successfully defended the title 5 times. Super fight could beckon next.
John, I never thought I would be looking for someone to go up, but I think that if anyone deserves an opportunity to get a super fight, I mean, early in the fight, he already had hurt. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night.
Now a leg kick.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. All right, tense moments early and a potential fight ender there.
Yeah, it looked like the fight was over.
Oh,
You know, he's got his reads, he's landing, he's hurting them, but it seems like he has made a decision to try to slow things down a little bit.
all right, so a nice shot by him there a moment ago as he gets the fight where he intended to.
Well, that was the game plan. He's following instructions, and he's achieving what his coaches wanted.
Well, he was a budding star before he had the belt. Now he has the world title, and now the focus is on retaining the championship.
You know, to watch someone grow their following to the level that he did before becoming champ, I'm very excited to see how big this thing can become. The champ walks to the octagon tonight as one of the biggest stars in the UFC.
Oh, shades of you against Dan Henderson back in the day. One-sided here as he continues to work towards that complete performance.
He's doing everything right, man. I don't know that this guy has ever looked better.
I'm not sure how he stayed up with it.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Well, you see this a lot, champ, right? When you get stunned a little bit. Oh, did he get cracked there? He's in a world of trouble.
Oh, my goodness. What a performance. This guy seems to have cement in his hands.
Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one. All right, late round one, and how about his leg kicks tonight? My word.
I mean, this guy is fighting a wonderful fight. It looks like a kickboxing match. Doing a great job of just chopping wood, and that will slow his opponent down.
Oh, there it is. The story remains the same, and still the undisputed featherweight champion.
And still is coming to become common. When you talk about this man, the expectation has been exceeded. And once again, he holds on to the UFC championship.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
All right, we got to get on out of here. He successfully defends the belt for a 6th time. I think he's cleaned out the division.
I mean, John, he has now joined the list of guys like John Jones, Anderson Silva, Kamaru Usman, all those great fighters that did so many great things. Now we get to see what's next, and next could potentially be a massive
right, so here he is, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC champion. But tonight, an opportunity of a lifetime to etch his name in the history books as one of only a handful of fighters to be a simultaneous two-division UFC champion. Conor McGregor was the first to do it. This fighter can join him in short order if he can get the win against another champion here tonight. Well, if you want to tell me that this particular fighter is on the wrong end of the power equation, I'll give you that. But few guys can match his speed and his footwork. Prevailing wisdom is he'll try to fight on the outside tonight, stick and move a little bit. Exceptionally quick on his feet, sets up angles beautifully, manages distance as good as anybody on the roster, knows how to set up his attacks, knows how to stay at his opponent's range. Figures to be a big part of the strategy tonight, given the power that's coming down. Well, this place is absolutely deafening as the undisputed UFC lightweight champion makes the walk for his latest title defense. This is a huge fight, as big a fight as we can put together at 155 pounds, but the champion thinks it's going to be one-sided.
Yeah, skill for skill, he's one of the best fighters in the world. That's why when you look at the pound-for-pound rankings, you always see his name right amongst the top of the guys on the list. He has every skill in mixed martial arts, but I believe it's his mind that separates him from the rest. He has a skill trap of a mind and believes, without a shadow of a doubt, that he's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he was carrying himself this week like a guy who knew something we didn't. We'll see just how one-sided this fight could be in a matter of moments. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. Our tale of the tape for this lightweight championship fight. All right, now for your main event introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the World. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, the Freak. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the World, Chase the Dream Hooper.
One of the best in the business, Mark Goddard, our referee. All right, here we go, folks. Fight is underway. Every fighter, I think, wants that visual of one belt over each shoulder. You've been there. He's trying to get there tonight.
Yeah, he's trying to get it done in this massive super fight. He has earned this opportunity. He cleaned out his division. If he wins this fight tonight, he will always be considered a legend in mixed martial arts. That's a beautiful body kick.
Oh, and he lands another huge kick. All right, nice entry, and the first takedown attempt succeeds. Not much resistance from the boxer, though, Chip.
No, he knew that he needed to get this fight to the ground. He knew that the longer he was standing, the more danger he was in. He got it exactly where he needed to be very early, and more importantly, very easily.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
So maybe he didn't see that elbow coming, but you don't want to eat too many more of those. Man, there it is again. Easy to paint the narrative in this fight, right, DC? Body kicks continue to add up. Landed another one there for good measure.
That was a beautiful setup. Another takedown by this young man.
So just what the doctor ordered here, right? You're at a striking disadvantage. Let things play out on the ground.
But this is where he's comfortable. Like, a lot more comfortable. You can see in the strike, he isn't as sure. On the ground, this guy's
Oh, well, there it is. He said he can grapple with him. And showing the punt right there as he gets a big reversal in round one.
Yeah, no one thought that he could grapple with this guy. That's exactly what he did. He went out there and he showed and proved, hey, there are no advantages. I am as well prepared as anyone to fight anywhere in this fight. I love a good check hook. It's a great shot for a high-level counter strike.
Great takedown defense right now by the champ.
You got to find a way to kind of go forward, earn some respect, let your opponent know that if he keeps walking you down, doesn't matter how much you duck the chin, you're going to get cracked.
Well, the offensive wrestling, and there it is. Nicely done with that strike. You saw that one coming.
Half guard now.
Attempting a choke now.
Oh, it's getting tight.
Round two is next. All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was for him, DC. And look at him walking back to that corner. He's feeling himself a little bit.
Oh, he's feeling himself. And look at his coaches. They're all celebrating because they know that if they stay the course, if they do the exact same thing, they may be able to find the finish this time.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Good. Good. Let's
All
go.
right, round two.
Nice leg kick. This dude is hurt, but he's still fighting.
All right, huge TKO victory for him tonight. We'll re-rack the replays for you now.
Yeah, I mean, he got him on the ground, and he went to work with the ground and pound. And you could see he was intent on finishing this shot. He landed punch after punch after punch until eventually he got his opponent out of there.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard has called a stop to this contest at 42 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Freak.
Well, champ, I know that makes you smile. You have been there before, right? The belt over each shoulder. Super fight has been won. 2-division champion. Doesn't get bigger now.
I mean, he joins a short list of people that have held 2 belts at the same time. What a moment for him, his entire team, his family, and everybody that have invested so much into his career.
right, so no longer staring death in the face, cutting down to 135 pounds. Here's the former bantamweight champion, now featherweight contender, the Funk Master Aljamain Sterling. So far, really good, up 10 pounds.
Yeah, it's always been when for Aljamain Sterling. When is he going to be a featherweight? Well, that time is now, right now. This guy is one of the greatest bantamweight champions of all time. He did it with his wrestling, his backpack, as he called it. It's not like anything we see with any other fighters in the UFC. His submission to Corey Sandhagen was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen inside of the octagon. He's a tremendous fighter. Now in featherweight, he is a real challenge for anyone in the division.
Yeah, you got to think his grappling is going to pose a lot of problems for a lot of fighters in this top 15. The Funk Master Aljamain Sterling, as usual, ready to battle as he tries to take home the title. There have been so many great undisputed featherweight champions in UFC history. Max Holloway, Jose Aldo, Alexander Volkanovski, and this is the latest entrant, another guy who people believe could be just as special.
John, think about the names that you just listed. These are three of the greatest names the sport has ever seen. And this man is starting to build a resume where he stands alongside some of the greatest featherweight champions of all time. He is just a beast of an athlete. He is a beast of a champion, and he believes that tonight it will just be another notch on the belt as he keeps his championship belt.
We asked him in the fighter meeting, is this title challenger the toughest fight of your career? He smiled and said no comment. We'll see later tonight. All right, both fighters have ascended into the octagon. We're ready to go with more live action from the world-famous O2 Arena here in London. Scale of the tape for this featherweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here he is making the return after a successful title defense his last time out, and now is when he tries to define his legacy. Stacking title defenses, the challenges are only going to get stiffer, but if he wants to be mentioned with the all-time greats, tonight is one he's got to have. All right, early fight action here, and I think he's just glad it's not jiu-jitsu tonight. That grappling setting was unkind.
It wasn't kind to him, but I believe that it's the right decision. If you're weak at something, the best way to get better is hard.
Better by him there. Beautiful connection early on.
The way that he was able to walk his opponent.
All right, so early round one action, and he's been a little bit inefficient when it comes to his striking game. He's going for broke.
Yeah, he's swinging, but he's not having much success. Got to slow down a little bit, pace himself to make sure that he can fight the whole fight.
All right, so he just ate a big punch. We'll see if the defense shores up from here. All right, so Aljamain Sterling showing off some nifty footwork here on the feet. But oftentimes, all it takes is one quick entry for him to change the whole complexion.
And Aljamain Sterling is a guy that wrestles with his right leg in front, so when he does go to southpaw, you know he's looking to try to level change into his heel.
Able to avoid the takedown attempt yet again. And that one certainly found the target. And yet another hook connected there by Sterling. Oh, that opened up a cut on his forehead. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, beautiful combination. I thought you quit soda, a little three-piece and a soft drink there.
Yeah, that soft drink was nice, too, because it landed perfect.
Just over 2 minutes to go.
the best in the world.
All right, we'll re-rack some replays for you now as he gets it done by TKO.
Beautiful job getting the fight to the ground, recognizing that you are putting him in your world. And when you're in his world and you're stuck on the bottom, you're in constant danger. Ground and pound was brutal, and it led to another finish on the mat.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 15 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by TKO and still the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world, the Freak.
Well, congratulations are in order to the undisputed UFC featherweight champion of the world. What a moment here between fighter and coach. After they really shoot up and spit out the #1 contender here tonight, the featherweight king gets it done by TKO, and it is going to take a huge effort to dethrone this guy at 145 pounds, especially on the heels of what we saw tonight. What a rapid rise to superstardom it has been for the featherweight contender Diego Lopez. Accepted his UFC debut on 5 days' notice against Movsar Evloev at UFC 288, and he has been plucking off top-flight featherweight contenders ever since.
I believe that him having that fight to start his career played such a massive role in his development. Recognized right away what he needed to be one of the best in this division. He has shown time and time again that now he has all the skills needed to be one of the best featherweights in the world. Diego Lopez is as exciting as anyone in this weight class.
For him, it's a balancing act of winning and entertaining. He has found that balance thus far. Promotional dream. We'll see how he fares tonight. Much adulation and adoration from the fan base. The BMF champion at present, making the walk to the octagon. When this belt was first realized, when it was incepted, a lot of people wondered, would it ever be defended? Well, that is our reality here tonight, and we have two of the most deserving individuals on the planet to fight for this particular prize. This man can do it all, and we'll see if he is the better man on this particular Saturday night. DC, I can't wait. Well, it is the venue in which every UFC athlete hopes to one day compete, and we are now ready to go from Madison Square Garden here in New York City. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. All right, now for the main event introductions, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC BMF Championship of the world. Introducing
Third party in the octagon, Mark Goddard will handle the action in this one. All right, here we go under the brightest of lights. Round 1 is underway. BMF Championship is on the line. Two of the most exciting fighters in this really or any division, DC, I would say, are ready to improve. Oh, it's a big left hook. Oh! That hurt him. All right, no flag football for him tonight. He's fighting, but the returns were quite good. I guess he's got some pretty slick feet out there.
John, I gotta be honest, when I heard he was playing flag football, I was concerned, but maybe him just going out there and being athletic, being an athlete, proves to be good for him as he steps back into the octagon, because he looks slick tonight.
All right, so a stunning strike moments ago. Now we'll see the extent to which his opponent has recovered.
Yeah, the opponent's tough, but his power has been on display very early. Huge head kick lands.
Lopez with a pretty big no denying the durability on the other side, but at this point, you just got to find that kill shot and get him out of there.
A lot of times that comes with reps, that comes with taking your time. You get excited, and you want to finish because you think it's right.
That's it!
Oh, my goodness!
What a fight!
What a fight! Oh, my goodness!
go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Mark Goddard's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 1 second of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC BMF champion of the world, the Freak.
Oh, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer, and still the reigning, defending, undisputed BMF champion.
John, he has talked to us time and time again about the pride that he has in holding that championship belt. He speaks about the legends that wore the belt before.
Holloway's career is said and done that the UFC touches down in Hawaii, because this athlete deserves as much. Future Hall of Famer, maybe the best boxer on the roster, and one of your best friends in the sport.
If there's a guy that deserves to fight in front of an adoring home crowd, it's Max Holloway. Max Holloway is one of those guys that has shown time and time again that he's willing to fight anyone. And John, we're so worried about him. At UFC 300 against Justin Gaethje, what did he do? Not only did he fight well, he was able to secure the biggest win and knockout of his career. Now, Max is starting to feel the stardom that his fighting style seems to require.
Max Holloway with another massive opportunity in front of him tonight. More often than not, he capitalizes. We'll see how it goes. Max Holloway has stepped into the octagon. This time, he wants to leave with that championship belt. If you want to talk about a division being the glamour division in this modern era, maybe it's lightweight, and this is the man they are all chasing, the undisputed king at 155 pounds.
He's the champion of the world, the lightweight champion, a very difficult belt to capture. This is one of those titles that when you start, it seems like the journey is so long and so daunting because those champions are tremendous. This guy knew from day one that one day he would hold that championship belt. He got there and he has been defending it valiantly. He's a tremendous champion and he loves the opportunity to once again prove that he's the best. And it is interesting to look back at some of his early days in the UFC compared to this version. Night and day. We'll see how it goes for the champion here tonight. All right, ready to go from the house that MJ built here at United Center, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Both fighters now ready to engage. Let us see.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go. UFC lightweight title is on the line. Trying to kick the leg out. Oh, that is a huge land with the right hand for Max Holloway. I'm not sure how much more the opponent can take.
You will not stand in there if you're getting hit in the face.
Massive shot gets through early. This has been a good warm-up in the back.
I mean, he walked right into that one, John. Huge test, especially when it's this early in the fight.
And another big kick from Max Holloway.
Oh! Body shot.
Well, you see why Holloway is such a fan favorite. Beautiful land there with the left hand, and now we'll see what he can do with it. As usual, Holloway's hands and feet are in sync.
Yeah, moving the way that you're supposed to. If you're putting on a technique video, use Max Holloway's stance and ability to press as your guy.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round and really starting to do some appreciable damage to his opponent's lead leg.
He's got to keep pressing here.
Holloway not having it. Fighters in half guard. Fighter is in full guard. Oh, gotta protect your neck. Guillotine choke is locked in. Oh, looks tight to me. Ooh, sorry to cut you off, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Good work from the top here by Holloway.
He's very active in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistent.
Well, not a guy you want on top of you. Ground and pound strikes piling up here. Good work by Max Blessed Holloway. 20 seconds to go in round one.
Everybody put your smart gear away. Start training on Zoom. Because if that's what happens after, man, holy smokes, Max Holloway is looking like an absolute killer. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go, round two. Quick jab.
He thinks that his mom's out for Thanksgiving, but no, you're in the middle of an octagon, dude. Get your hands up. Uppercut.
All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent's recovered. Now he's got to go deal with everything that he's going to bring at him.
Oh!
Should have got the fight finished at that time.
Man, that was a massive shot to the head. You don't... Gets back to his feet. Oh, he's hurt for certain. Got to make an adjustment.
Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round two. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
Once again, surprises everybody. He shuts up the haters, and now he takes the title home.
All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest.
Herb Dean,
ready to
our
fight?
referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, here we go. Will we crown a new UFC lightweight champion here tonight? It is time. Holloway still firing offense back. All right, so his power has certainly been heard from early. Appears as though maybe the opponent has recovered a little bit.
Yeah, but he put him on notice, John. He knows now that if he wades into the danger, it can be very problematic for him.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides.
Oh, that's big.
Oh, man, he hurt him.
Oh, big
my
power
goodness.
strikes landed on both sides. Tremendous back and forth action here. It did not take long for these fighters to find the flow state tonight.
I mean, both of them are finding that space in their fighting style that allows for them to super elite level. Both truly have it.
Holloway's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Back to his feet. All right, coming down the stretch here, round one, and even if you haven't watched a lot of fighting before, you know what the narrative has been in this round. It's been all the leg kicks.
I mean, leg kicks are doing tremendous.
The referee has stepped in here as expected. He is going to call in the doctor to look at what is a pretty significant cut that he's dealing with.
It's a mess. It's completely a mess, and I'd be very surprised if this fight continues.
Well, doctor not here to make friends. To that end, that is the end of the fight. It was a great fight as long as it lasted, but I'm not sure the doctor had any other choice.
The doctor didn't have a choice. He had to take a look, and rightfully so. He got beat up, got cut, fight got stopped.
All right, that is going to do it. Let us show you some replays. Now, targeting is a penalty in the NFL, certainly not in the UFC, and he targeted that cut exceedingly well tonight.
Well, you cut your opponent, John. You start going to it over and over again, to the point that the referee said, let me make sure and check on this guy's well-being. Let's see if he's capable and able of continuing the fight. And ultimately, they made their decision.
And congratulations to his opponent on the TKO victory here tonight. All right, to make this title fight official, here's Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight, declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, the Freak.
All right, so there he is, the still UFC lightweight champion of the world. A lot of steam here during fight week that maybe there were a few things that could plague him tonight. Looked as good as ever for my money.
He looked as good as he's ever looked inside the octagon. He's so good at everything, every single skill that you need to become champ. He has mastered, and he showed it in this fight.
All right, so here we go. He won his last fight by TKO, and a lot of pressure on him to do the same here tonight. This is one of the more powerful champions this division has seen in recent memory, and given the way the last fight went, the expectations have been elevated as to just how far this guy can take it. We'll see if he can defend the belt successfully here tonight. Huge shot lands early round one.
I mean, early in the fight, he already has him hurt. Oh my goodness, John, this could be a good night.
Takedown attempt amidst the recovery there.
Boy, that's him trying to stop the damage that he was taking. That takedown was a bit desperate, though. He's got to slow everything down.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. All right, looks like he's going the butterfly guard here, DC. Talk us through it if you would.
I mean, right here, you see him in the butterfly guard. He needs to scoot his hips back to the octagon side, use that fence as a barrier to work himself up to his feet. Who does that?
Did you ever throw anything resembling a spinning kick like that?
The moment I can't see my opponent, I'm done. I gotta keep my eyes on him at all times.
And they separate after exiting the clinch. All right, there's the leg kick. You expected he would employ them heavily here tonight, and maybe the boxer wants to go back to the swing. Well, this is good to see. Start to pull back a little bit of momentum in the fight now.
Fights are all about momentum. And right now, this man is starting to regain some. But he's got to keep pushing, John. He's got to keep his foot on the gas if he wants to win this fight.
Well, I got to pay off that right hand that he landed a moment ago.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on the leg.
Oh, another ground strike gets through. Oh, he did it, Andrew! The undisputed featherweight champion.
That is unbelievable to watch this man once again overcome the odds and grab the UFC champion.
All right, so there he is, the man of...
There's no damn way I wasn't holding out before tonight.
Alright, well, we got our first loss. Why is this not updated? Okay, there it is. Alright, so we got 2 people in the giveaway. We're running for the whole week. But anyways, yeah, so we got our first loss. Yay. Not really. Not really. Technically we got 2 losses. We did lose to Max, but I restarted it. I was going to restart that one too, but we'll let him have the lightweight title. Alright, the featherweight title. I'll keep the lightweight title. There seems to be some good competition in there. Anyways, don't forget, sub goal. If we get to 10 subs, we'll give away a 4-pack of Freshen Up cans. The monthly kicker is going to get a Spike sticker pack. If we hit the daily kick goal, we will open up a brand pop trading card pack. Yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. I don't know, it's Friday, I don't know. Maybe we'll go finally see Zer. Who knows? But yeah, I will see you guys. It's fine. I will see you guys on the next voyage. Peace.
What a night, what a run. We turned the whole room up. Chats were flying, hands were high. Made those hours disappear. We pulled up when the set got loud. Stayed through every wild one. Now I'm grinning through the slowdown, 'cause you showed up strong. So if the screen goes dark and the room gets still, I'm holding on to this. I'm holding on to this. See you next stream. See you next stream. You made tonight mean more than I could say out loud. See you next stream. See you next stream. Same place, same energy. I'll be right here waiting. Shout out to the late night crew, the lurkers and the loud. Every name that came through, you were part of it somehow. From the first hello to the last goodbye, you kept this place alive. Now the amps are cooling off, but I'm still on your side. So if the screen goes dark and the room gets still, I'm holding on to this. I'm holding on to this. See you next stream. See you next stream. You made tonight mean more than I could say out loud. See you next stream. See you next stream. Same place. One more breath, one last wave before we shut it down. You were the best part of the night, no doubt about it now. See you next dream. See you next dream. You made tonight mean more than I could say out loud. See you next dream. See you next dream. Same place, same energy. I'll be right here waiting. See you next dream. See you next dream. I'll see you next time when we do this all again.